What's good, YouTube? It's Justice. I used to be Pay, and today I'm back with another video. And real quick, before I get into the video, make sure you leave a subscribe. I'm trying to pay off this college tuition, and it helps me out a ton, and it doesn't cost you any extra money. But for this video, I'm going to talk about why I'm kind of glad that these rappers' tours are not selling very well. I'm glad that some of these artists are having to cancel their shows. And that may just sound like hating, and maybe it is, but I'm not really trying to come from a place of hating. This is more me coming from a place of a lot of these rappers really need to be brought back to reality. A lot of them really need sort of a reality check, and this is their reality check. Rappers have gotten way too comfortable as of recently, and over the years, they've just gotten really comfortable in terms of disrespecting their fans with these concerts and with these shows. They've been doing things like showing up hours late for shows. They've been canceling shows last minute, leaving shows halfway through, giving half-ass performances, giving performances where they're obviously not fully there, just doing a whole bunch of stuff that's just like really disrespectful to the fans and facing no real repercussions for these actions. And all the things I listed are not rare occurrences in rap. You can hear a story about this happening to pretty much any rap fan who's ever tried to buy a concert or is at least like a somewhat active concert goer. They can tell you a story of, oh yeah, so-and-so canceled here, or yeah, they cut their performance short, or yeah, they didn't really perform. They didn't really do much of anything. They were only on stage for 20 minutes. Like every single rap fan who's a consistent concert goer has some sort of story like this. I've been a concert goer for maybe like a year. I've been to 2 concerts recently. I was never much of a concert guy. And the one concert that I really wanted to go to, the Playboi Carti one, ended up being canceled literally one song into Playboi Carti. Now, I don't believe it was his fault. There was something wrong with like the production, like something wrong with the speakers. One of the speakers like popped or something. But yeah, we literally got one Playboi Carti song, and it was supposed to get rescheduled, and it's been almost 2 years, so I've pretty much given up on that. Obviously, he's going to come back here for the next tour, but it's like, you know, every rap fan who goes to concerts has a story like that. And not only did, you know, Playboi Carti perform half of a song and then leave, we had to stand outside and wait for him for quite literally 2 hours after the person who went before him finished. Rico Nasty was supposed to perform, and then Carti performs after her. Rico Nasty finished, we waited another hour and a half, and then Carti came out. Like, there's just been so many instances of these rappers getting a little too comfortable and feeling that they can just do whatever when it comes to their concerts and their tours. So I'm kind of glad that we're seeing a little bit of a pullback in terms of ticket sales for most of these artists. And it's like they've started to feel like they're almost too good for their audience. They're too good to show respect to their audience. They're too good to give a real performance. They're too good to be there on time. They're too good to give a full performance and do their whole thing. And that's not every artist, but it's a lot of rappers. It's pretty much rap concert culture at this point. For one of these 3 things are going to happen if you go to a rap concert in 2023. 1, the rapper's going to show up hours late, or, you know, maybe an hour and a half late. And that's not just me saying, oh, you know, the concert starts at 9. You're supposed to be on stage at 9. I mean, the concert starts at 9. They come on stage at 11:30. Like, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not just saying, oh, you know, the dramatic pause that artists do when, you know, the concert starts at this time, then they come out. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. 2, they give a really bad performance. They're not really doing much of anything. They're just kind of on stage standing there. Or 3, they cut the performance short, leave early, or something comes up. Oh, we got to go. One of those 3 things is guaranteed to happen at a rap concert if you go to one. And I'm glad that this is kind of happening because a lot of these rappers have been disrespecting their fans. And it's really bad when it's the concert going fans, especially because those are the ones that really support and build your career, because anybody can stream music nowadays. It doesn't take a lot. It's not like back in 2008 where you had to buy an artist's music to really support them. I can just go stream Lil TJ's album right now. Like, that doesn't take that much effort. But going out and paying you a couple $100s to see you perform, that's real support. That's real love. So to kind of, you know, disrespect those people just really has always rubbed me the wrong way. And that's been one of the biggest things that I've been kind of bothered by in this modern rap scene. And pretty much everything in terms of what these artists are doing wrong with their concerts starts with the price. All of these concerts are charging like $200 a piece for like solid tickets. Of course, you can get the nosebleeds and spend $50, but if you really want to have a great time at the concert and get some decent seats and actually see the artist, it's going to cost you at least $200 for the average rapper right now. Like if you want to go see Lil Baby or Lil Durk or somebody around their stature of artists, you're probably going to be dropping like $200. Now, Lil Baby has had to reduce the price of his tickets because of the low sales. And Lil Durk, I believe, has done similar things recently. But before this was all going down, before this was a big story, rappers were charging $200 for like mid-level seats, not on the floor, not VIP, just like decent enough seats to where you can see the artist, you can hear the music, but you're not like right in their face. People were charging like $200. And Academic said it best. He said this on a live stream like maybe a couple of days ago or a day ago. He said, why would I pay, as a fan, why would I pay $200 to go see you? And, you know, you might have a decent performance. It might be a pretty good performance. Why would I do that when I can go to Rolling Loud and spend an extra $100? Yeah, I'm paying $300 some now, but I also get to see 50 artists and I get to go for 3 days. I get to see 50 artists, and I'm probably going to be a fan of at least 20 of them, because if I'm going to Rolling Loud, you know, I like Lil Durk. They're going to have, you know, some other artists that are similar to Lil Durk. If I like Cardi, and Cardi's on that day, they're going to have Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson and Trippie Redd and Lil, yeah, like they're going to have some pretty adjacent artists there. So why on earth would I spend $200 as a Lil Baby fan to go see you when I can spend $300 and I get to see Travis Scott and I can see A$AP Rocky and a whole bunch of different artists over a 3-day period? Why would I do that? That just doesn't make any sense. And these artists are not giving $200 performances, okay? When you spend $200 for a mid-level ticket, that's like a Beyonce ticket. That's like a Drake ticket. But what are you getting when you go see a Beyonce concert or even a Drake concert to a certain extent? A little less on Drake, but what are you getting when you go see them? You get to see, with Beyonce, you get to see a bunch of costume changes. You get to see her actually live singing. You get to see a crazy, ridiculous, extravagant looking stage. You get to see production. You get to see, you know, weird art pieces floating around. You get to see a whole dance team, backup dancers. You get to see all of that for $200. But when you pay $200 to see Lil Baby or to see Kodak Black, what are you going to get? You're going to get them rapping their songs, walking back and forth on stage. You know, they might jump around for a song or two. They're going to literally have the backtrack in the background playing the full song. It's not just going to be the instrumental. It's going to be the full song. Like somebody literally just plugged their phone in and it's going to hear you're going to hear the words and everything. And they're going to rap maybe about half the song, let the crowd rap the other half. Like, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with performing like that. It's not the best performance style in the world, but there's nothing wrong with performing like that. But when you perform like that, you can't charge Beyonce prices, bruh. You can't charge Drake prices. When Drake got, you know, floating things and he's got the statue of Virgil throwing the airplane and he's got his set, this huge stage with a screen. He's got a hologram Drake. With, like, if you're going to charge these type of prices, I expect you to give me that type of show. Even so, I like Travis Scott. I got to give it to Travis Scott. He's not going to do anything crazy. He's not going to dance like Beyonce, and he's not going to do all that, but he's going to have a crazy looking set. He's going to have a crazy production stuff. He's going to have, you know, a roller coaster floating around. He's going to do something wild. There's going to be something there that makes you want to pay that $200. If I'm paying $200 to see Lil Durk, and no disrespect to Lil Durk, I love Lil Durk. I went to his last concert. I'm literally wearing a t-shirt that I bought at his concert. But if I'm paying $200 to see Lil Durk, I'm kind of getting ripped off. Durk's not going to do anything crazy. He's going to rap, you know, some of his songs. The backtrack's going to play with the full song. Somebody plugged their phone in. It's going to play with the full song. You know, he's going to give a good performance. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to have a good time, which is the best part about a concert. That's the main goal, but it's not worth that Beyonce ticket. It's not worth $250 if you're not giving me all that. If I'm paying $250, I need you to show me something, bruh. I need you to give me a crazy performance. Otherwise, I'm just going to go to Rolling Loud. And sure, I'll see less of your performance when you're at Rolling Loud. You'll do less. You won't do as many songs as, you know, a full concert, your own tour. But I get to save a little money in terms of seeing not just you, but every single artist that I want to see ever. So it's like, I'm glad that these artists aren't selling the way that they are. And maybe this will make them lower their ticket prices and show a little respect, show a little bit more respect for their fans, because it's getting a little ridiculous. It's getting a little ridiculous. It has gotten a little ridiculous. Like, again, I just really want to emphasize this point. If you're going to charge me $200, I need to see you do something more than walk back and forth on stage, jump up and down, and rap over the full song playing in the background. That's not a real, like, that's not a crazy performance for me to be paying $250 for. It's just not. And I know the experience of listening to music that you love with a whole bunch of people who love the same music as you is like a really big part, but it's not worth it. you can't be overcharging, bro. If you're going to charge me Beyonce prices, I need you to do some Beyonce stuff. I need you to rap and sing all of the songs live. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear that. I want to see you dance a little bit. I want to see you do some crazy production stuff. I want to see your stage look, crazy and have some different art stuff that relates to you as an artist. I don't want to just see the regular stage that I would see if they literally just turned off all the lights and took all the production away and it was just empty. Like, I don't want to see that if I'm paying that type of price. So artists, y'all gotta, specifically rap artists, y'all kind of got to get it together with these performances. Either lower the ticket prices or bring something that's more than just rapping, jumping up and down with the song playing in the background and walking back and forth. Y'all got to bring something else, bro. You got to. But that's just my opinion. So that's why I'm kind of glad that these tours aren't really selling that well, because we've been kind of getting screwed as fans for an artist. The concert culture in rap is trash. Showing up late, canceling shows last minute, stopping shows halfway through, stopping shows after 20 minutes, giving half-ass performances. Like, it's been a trash culture of rap concerts recently, and I'm glad that this is happening. Maybe this will be a wake-up call and a little bit of a renaissance for a majority of these rap artists. But that's going to be the end of my video. If you made it this far, leave a like, leave a subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. But thank you for making it this far. Have a good day. Be safe. Be blessed. Peace.